In the dead of night, where shadows dance and fog curls like ghostly fingers, I found myself caught in a story that still haunts my dreams. Let me tell you about the night I picked up the Hill family. I'm Hal, just your average rideshare driver in a trusty Toyota. The ping came at 11:47 p.m., a prepaid fare to Hill House. Strange time for a family ride, but money is money, right? They appeared from the mist like photographs developing in reverse, Mr. and Mrs. Hill silent as graves and their daughter Abigail. The moment that little girl's eyes met mine in the rearview mirror, something cold slithered down my spine. "You shouldn't be here," she whispered, but by then it was already too late. The road to Hill House seemed to stretch endlessly, the fog growing thicker with each mile. My Camry's headlights barely pierced the glowing tendrils that wrapped around us like a cocoon. And then, through the mist, it appeared. Hill House. A massive Gothic mansion with windows that gleamed like predatory eyes, beckoning us closer. I should have known something was wrong when I started seeing things in the ornate mirrors that lined the driveway. Reflections of myself, countless versions, each looking more hollow than the last. And that's when I saw her. The bent-neck lady, a horrifying figure with water dripping from her twisted form, floating just beyond my peripheral vision. The house was alive. I could feel it breathing, pulsing, consuming. The hallways twisted impossibly, my Camry somehow merging with the Gothic architecture as if it had always been part of this nightmare. I tried to leave, to escape, but the road kept leading back to those glowing windows, that dark entrance. Mr. and Mrs. Hill had disappeared, leaving only Abigail, who smiled at me with ancient eyes. "The house chose you," she said, "just like it chose us." I realized then that they weren't really the Hills. They were extensions of the house itself, luring in new souls to feed its eternal hunger. Now I stand here, another hollow-eyed fixture of Hill House, watching as a new driver's headlights pierce the fog. I step forward to greet them, my family beside me, ready to welcome another soul into our endless loop. After all, Hill House is hungry and the night is still young. "Good evening," I say, my voice no longer my own. "We need a ride to Hill House." And so the cycle begins again in this beautiful, terrible place where reality bends and identity fades like morning dew. Welcome to Hill House. You shouldn't be here, but now you'll never leave.